Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I owe you more than everything I ever gave to you. You wasn't comfortable and felt you couldn't say the truth. I wish I would've played it cool. I made mistakes and you the one I should've catered to. You made mistakes and always thought I won't relate to you. But who am I to be so blind and push it to the side? Can all this pain up in my mind commit to suicide? I'm still here though. I still feel cold, honestly, since you left I kinda wonder what I'm here for. Ain't have a chance to live it out the way we planned, huh? We went through dark days, I hope you stand up. It's more to life for you, was hoping I'm your man, but I knew the price you knew your worth and I ain't stand up. I know the rules, I put you on game to them, but my approach to try to coach you had us both down losing. I'm on your profile cooling, smoking and reminiscing. I ain't even in my feelings, just staring at all your pictures now. When it rain, it'll pour, huh? It's the rain from the storm, got some pain I ain't pour out. I ain't changed, but I calm down. Be ashamed if we fall out. Look, when it rain, it'll pour, huh? It's the rain from the storm, got some pain I ain't pour out. I ain't changed, but I calm down. Be ashamed if we fall out. I live through my trust and how I deal with people. That's why I keep shit to myself and I ain't friendly either. I play social for a moment, go hiatus for a year or two. That's why I grind like I ain't got another year to lose. I'm 25 and got a quarter of my heart left. A penny for your thoughts and plenty for your process. Seen plenty take a lost shit, how I follow in their footsteps. Might drop an album just so I could write a book next. I'm clean, did dirt but I can't dirt. This will make you think I ain't the same cause my name surfaced. If karma real then when the pain gon' hit, or is me being all alone the way my days gon' end? Damn, I need a moment just to think about it. I'm daydreaming, this aroma got me thinking cloud profile cooling, smoking and reminiscing. I ain't even in my feelings, just staring at all your pictures now. When it rain, it'll pour, huh? It's the rain from the storm, got some pain I ain't pour out. I ain't changed, but I calm down. Be ashamed if we fall out. Look, when it rain, it'll pour, huh? It's the rain from the storm, got some pain I ain't pour out. I ain't changed, but I calm down. Be ashamed if we fall out. Your heart, mind, do you hear me? It's hard eyes when you hear this song cry. Do you hear I talk wise, but I'm wary cause I mean it could've been different. Still spitting cause my rhyme's still sparing us. You help me down and help me out just like what family do. Shit, let me pay you back with diamonds on your finger and a little you inside of you cause I got baby fever, Maybe young but I'm ready, that's what at least you thought. One ain't closing and one seem further. Is it the distance or the fact that one don't see it working? I know both sides, I seen both sides, I'm heartless. I mean them tables turn, my cup overflow with a dark drink. I'm so numb but still feel foolish. You wouldn't know if you ain't been through it. True story, I'm on your profile coolin', smoking and reminiscing. I ain't even in my feelings, just staring at all your pictures now. It's Ques. When it rain, it'll pour, huh? It's the rain from the storm, got some pain I ain't pour out. I ain't changed but I calm down. Be ashamed if we fall out. Look, when it rain, it'll pour, huh? It's the rain from the storm, got some pain I ain't pour out. I ain't changed, but I calm down. Be ashamed if we fall out.
Everybody can't pay you for it. You feel me? 11 players on the field. Right. You know what I'm saying? But they can all pay for it. We don't can perform. So you feel me? You got talent, you can really get yours. You know what I'm saying? That shit free. I gotta get agent, blah, blah, blah. Nah, it's still qualification for what you got going on. Right, but you could do this shit in your pace.
That's right, you heard it here first. That was Pour Out off of the Mindful Project featuring the artist of tonight. My man, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
Ques Mutts is in the house, South Jersey's finest right here. Dropping bars and insight. Going to hit us off with some good lyrics. Make sure you go and check him out on all digital media outlets where you can pick up his latest album, Mindful. What's going on, Naya? What's up with you?
Chilling.
Yeah? How you doing?
I'm good.
You all right? All right. What's up, Tay?
Tired?
Yeah. Working, man.
It's not even that. Just different schedules.
Oh.
So.
I feel you. Listen, shout outs to our live studio audience. What's going on? We got Reese Siren in the building. What's up with you?
They can't see me, so
they can see you. Yes, ma'am. They can see you.
I'm out and flip the bird and I'm hey.
Man. Listen, we gonna do what we do. Shout outs to all of our listeners, all of our viewers. We appreciate y'all. Shout outs to those who are tuning in right now live with us on Podbean, Facebook Live. You can always catch the replay on all of our media outlets such as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor FM, Podbean, man, all that stuff. Just Google us, you'll find us. It's so many.
getting crazy.
Yeah, it's starting to become a mouthful. You know what I mean? To start naming them all. Just Google "bringing lyrics to life" and you find out where we at. Shout outs to our sponsor. For the month of August, we had a young man by the name of Isaiah Brown, who sponsored the show for the month of August, featuring some smoothies, some sea mall smoothies that he's doing. So we appreciate him and his sponsorship. Young man, I think he's about 13 years old. Got his own business, doing it big, doing it hard. So listen, right here, bringing lyrics to life. We got Ques in here.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with you, man? Pull the mic up, let the people hear you.
Not too much. We're trying to stay busy since the last time we seen each other.
Yeah.
Just working.
Okay.
Of course, staying on the music, but trying to reconstruct where I'm going with it. Sitting down and reevaluate my goals. So. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, y'all. He about to blow y'all away. He seemed quiet. He seemed humble, but once he start talking, it's gonna be all knowledge being delivered in here. But Nias, take us in. What's up?
I owe you more than anything I ever gave to you. You wasn't comfortable and felt you couldn't say the truth. I wish I would play it cool. I made mistakes and you the one I should have catered to. You made mistakes and always thought I won't relate to you. But who am I to be so blind and push it to the side? Can all this pain up in my mind commit to suicide? I'm still here though. I still feel cold. Honestly, since you left, I kinda wonder what I'm here for. Ain't have a chance to live it out the way we planned. We went through dark days, I hope you staying up. It's more to life and you was hoping I'm your man, but I knew the price, you knew your worth, and I ain't stand up. I know the rules I put you on and game to them. But my approach to try and coach you had us both down losing. I'm on your profile cooling, smoking and reminiscing. I ain't even in my feelings, just staring at all your pictures now.
Did you just go through the whole joint?
That was verse 1.
Oh yeah,
I
forgot who we had here. My bad. I forgot he writes, and he even said it in the joint. Like, I'm about to drop an album because I need to write a book, and surely because that first verse is a book.
Yeah. I thought that was the whole song.
I was like, wait, why is she still going? Did you feel inspired tonight just to read the whole John through? That was verse 1. Let's backtrack, right? So just looking at even your photo, right? I mean, it seems like you be having a lot on your mind, and you just got to get it all out. Mm-hmm. Like you have the creative artist look. Like, I'm focused and I'm about to release all pain in this mic. That's what, when I see this picture, that's what I see. I see like I'm about to just release all my feelings. I'm about to air somebody out. Y'all about to find out how I really feel about this situation.
Yeah,
like
I like having that identity. You know what I mean, like being an artist, I like having that mysterious, I guess you'll call it, like, look, cause I take my time, so if I'm wide open, like you'll know what to expect from me. Yeah. So of course I'm gonna
keep them guessing.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely.
They'll never know what the next one gonna be like.
Right.
All right.
That's my favorite line in this verse. Can all this pain up in my mind commit to suicide? I just like the wordplay, like the personification of pain. Like, I think people don't acknowledge that our feelings drive us, and it's not me committing to this act, it's the pain that's driving me, it's the pain that's pushing me. So I really like the wordplay there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, it's I don't think nothing's ever that deep, so I mean, of course it's a metaphor in the song, but yeah.
So you, cause your personality comes off as if like you just be like, whatever.
Like it's whatever.
Like everything just roll off your back.
Like I'm just chilling.
But at the same time, you look like you turned up quick. I just is there a button?
Yeah, I mean everybody got one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of the transition I had to make was like becoming this, like, super relaxed and just observant more so, because when it was easy to press that button, I don't think I had a filter.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to see a lot. So now, I mean, I'm more so like just slowing myself down just to be able to, I know where I'm trying to get to, and I know it's easy to distract myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to eliminate those, I stay focused, man. It's tunnel vision right now.
That's what's up.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Man.
Yeah, he a fighter. You can tell. I will put these paws on you quick.
Stop profiling, homie.
That level is over.
But I also think like I'm not pushing that persona, so I think it make it more healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The image of myself would make it more healthy. That like I don't want to play the tough guy around. Just things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not representing. I don't got a lot of people behind me. A certain tribe or whatever. It's
Right.
like we could all kind of relate to it and gravitate to it. So
Let me ask you this as an artist and then as a rapper, right? Because in the industry, most rappers get boxed in. Like,
like-
all rappers is violent. All
Yeah,
they
like
talk
that's
about
the tough
is
guy
sex,
persona, like you
money, and
said,
drugs.
Right.
And you hear and you like, nah, I'm cool, calm, and collective. I'll kill you though. Nah, but but you like, I'm cool, calm, and collective, and that's not who I am. That's not what I'm presenting. But do you feel like people box you in like that? Like they see you, they hear your music, and they like, oh, he another rapper, he another industry dude.
yeah, definitely. But like I never forget where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still necessarily where I came from. Like, so of course they gonna box when they think they already knew who you was.
Yeah.
So you move forward, try and go. It's like, nah, I don't see that.
Facts.
I know exactly who you are, and I'm leaving you right there.
Yeah.
But I'm not in the industry, so I don't really got to deal with like the
Trying to have like a specific
being
image.
boxed in. I could kind of control who I am
Mhm.
completely right now. So yeah, I ain't really. I think that's compromising, and I do understand like you kind of do have to compromise in some forms to get
Right.
ahead. But I'm slow rolling.
I was going. I was going.
Lost track of thought real quick.
Nah, I was going to lean on the live studio audience. I don't know how much she feel like talking. But as an artist and as a rapper, right, who has experience, right, as Naya just used the word profile, being profiled, based off of what he's saying with who he is, his persona, and how he's coming. What kind of advice would you give to him? Like what would you say to him as an artist on how to protect your image in a sense and still be you?
Oh, you got a hangover from yesterday with these. Well, I mean, it's different for females, and everybody's just nasty.
Right.
So our whole persona's different.
It's that WAP right there.
They
Listen.
all the dudes is everybody's popping pills. Everybody's doing that.
Yeah.
Everybody's shooting you. The girls is all just nasty. That's
Yeah.
just what we do.
Right.
I mean, he seems to know who he is, which is important. Everybody, nobody's an artist. So the fact that you're an artist, you're already ahead of it. Everybody is a mimic the gimmick thing.
Yeah.
Like none of these people that's out is real artists. The ones that are, you can tell it stands out. So as long as you know who you are, it's gonna take longer to get there. Because A&Rs, people don't want to make history no more. They just thinking like, how can I make this money back fast?
Right.
If I push you, who's gonna get my money back the quickest? But I mean, as long as that's not your goal, and if you actually trying to say something and trying to change some things, then the way you are is absolutely fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
We appreciate the commentary from the live studio audience. We appreciate that.
I could not.
So going to the lyrics, right? Give us the background. Give us how that song came about, where you were mentally,
Right.
and what's the message and the point that you're trying to drive home.
I think being vulnerable was the message. I think like of course we talk about that image. So I think like showing just complete expression of having feelings and emotions, especially towards like a female. But we as males, it's hard for us to do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Out loud.
Right.
So I mean that was yeah. So I think that was first and foremost. But I was actually like in my bedroom. It was like 9 a.m. The song I found the beat, and I think I wrote it within like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I probably just kept singing it. You know, I through the hook, yeah, I came up with tears, and I think that's how like the emotions and expressions came about. So yeah, it took me like 4 months to record the song. We wrote it early March, but it took about 3-4 months to get the song recorded. So I just wasn't confident in it.
You always gotta be confident. You got good music, man. Like, you got passion, you got drive, and you know who you are. Especially this early. A lot of people try to figure themselves as they become artists and as they make music, but you know who you are as a person. You know, like, you're goal driven. You're like straightforward. So, you know what I'm saying. So never doubt the credit of your work, or how people are gonna perceive it. Like she said, a lot of people just mimic to gimmick, and you're more so of an artist. Yeah. So it's better to have people who can actually relate than people just trying to just like turn up real quick. You know what I mean?
I wasn't confident in my situation. It wasn't even confident in the music. It was more so confident in my situations to be able to like expose them. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like.
And it was just like that.
So you know what I mean. So you gonna have people that like really dig deep into your life that might know you, and it's like I know it. You know what I mean. So
right.
That was more so what I was like not confident in, because it was my first time putting music out there. I freestyle every day and do it all day online, but like putting a project out, putting a formula, like a package, was the thing that was like, all right, I'm not nervous of this, but the nature of allowing people into my life.
Oh, okay, got you.
More sort of confidence, like, yo, is this righteous? Like, can you trust this? Like, putting this into the world. Yeah. So.
You know what I think is crazy is how creative introverts are. Like, we're so talented and we're so creative, but because we're introverts, we just like, I don't really want you to have this because I don't really care what you want to say about it. I don't want to hear what you got to say about it. Like, this might be too real for you, and you might say some stupid stuff, and then I feel away because, we artists and we sensitive about our stuff. So I totally feel that. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? When you talk about people specifically, oh, God, help me with my words. They wherever they are, they don't even know the song is about them.
True.
I thought it was crystal clear. They have absolutely no idea that the song is about them. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And they listening to it like that joint high. I'm thinking that didn't sound familiar to me at all.
Like the situation didn't make you see something familiar.
They don't even hear it. They don't see it. They don't hear it. Now maybe because it's a female. She may have. I know. I personally was like, oh, so y'all do know when y'all screw up. Amen. I like this. Like, I was like, yes. So y'all, okay. I like this. So females might be different, but the guys, they listening to like this song. I'm thinking, you big dummy.
Male or female, if you tuned in to yourself and you have good self-reflection, then when you messed up. Like that takes maturity and accountability, and not everybody got that.
I don't think it's a time period for that though. I think it's easy to just put that on the back burner.
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
For men, yes.
Yeah, like didn't I just make a post like yesterday morning or something like that? It was like when your girl plays a song and was like, this remind me of you. Yeah. Yeah, you did. You just sit there with the straight face, like
right.
I'm trying to figure out like how.
But some of the song probably like really resonate with you when it hit home. Like,
yeah,
I know exactly what it might be like, because it just happened to me. it's a Jamaican song, and it's like shit.
It's like
listen, it's like 2 a.m. I'm listening to the song like. I'm kind of bitter, like, man, I don't even want to hear the rest of it.
When you get to that one part, it's
I catch your drift.
Yeah,
right.
So, yeah.
I know with me, as a writer, it's easier sometimes for me to just write it and make a song or whatever. And I always say, like, I wish. I remember even back in the day, like growing up, remember just hitting play and record certain songs and make somebody a mixtape and be like, here, just listen to this. This is how I really feel.
Yeah.
Like, listen, sometimes I
feel mixtapes for people.
Man, listen, sometimes that was the best. Listen, I was that guy.
How you communicate.
That was the best way I could communicate. And music.
Easy.
That was my go-to. That was my outlet. And because it was like every time I opened my mouth, something got misconstrued.
Yeah.
So I would use songs to speak for me.
Actually, like to be more expressive, so it could be more understanding.
But your stuff ain't abstract. I be knowing exactly who you be talking. I be listening like I text him like, you wrote this. I know what it be about. I know, like, it'd be crystal clear.
But it takes for people to listen. A lot of people, they just get caught up in the beat or whatever. They're not really listening to the lyrics, or they'll hear the lyrics and they be like, oh yeah, that's deep. Or that sound good. Yeah, it's about you. It's like,
Understanding is a personal activity. Like, it only goes as far as your perspective and your perception. Like, they totally miss your messaging and what you're trying to convey.
But being the artist, you never really get those conversations where like, yo, let me pick your brain to understand what you're doing. It's
right.
So just like me being in my shoes as the listener, I know what you're talking about and I'm running with this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I don't care what you try to change my mind on. It's like, so yeah, I mean,
shout outs to our audiences on the different media outlets. Kalia shouting you out, Reese. She said you're looking fly over there on the couch. The glasses is popping in that lighting. Shout outs to Dina and I am King Papo, who are on Podbean.
These podcasts, man. Who was the other one the other week? I'ma steal your podcast.
Yeah, that
I'ma
was
steal your
funny.
podcast.
That was his tag.
Well, I am. Oh, shout out. Oh, Rome, what's up? I see you. Shout outs to Rome. I am King Papo. I appreciate you. He's sharing the show right now, so I appreciate you sharing the live show. He's a new up and coming artist, so he asked that we Google him. So we'll definitely check you out, and we'll get in touch with you. But he said music is the artist outlet, and absolutely that is a fact. That is a fact. I follow you on Instagram, right? And you do freestyle a lot. And let me ask you, because your freestyles, them Jones be fire. Like,
yeah, I appreciate that.
Do you go back and like save them? You go back, add to them, or
man,
it's just in the moment and then that's
honest,
it?
I probably got over like 50 more like in the archives.
Right.
Like like just freestyles. I get moody, man. I don't like my stuff. I tell you right now, and honestly, I hear it 2 times and it be like, "Up, turn it off." So like, yeah. So as far as promotion wise, like if I don't like it, I don't want it out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I'm growing. So I'm.
But you know, we can be our
worst critics.
Definitely.
And you better be.
For sure, yeah, absolutely. Especially when like your backbone, like is questionable. If you do, if you got a solid backbone or your team is strong, then you know like I could trust this. But if you a real independent artist, I gotta trust my gut instinct. You know what I mean, like so. Yeah, I'm sensitive about my material.
I feel you. So, are you gonna go back and hit them freestyles or no? I'll tell you which one I want to hear you do. I'm gonna make a list. I'll send it to you. Listen, go back and hit this one again.
I actually got like probably like 12 freestyles on Facebook. That's what like started me up. Like rapping was just Facebook. I started putting them on Facebook and it was going crazy. So that there was like 4 minutes a piece every time, and I was doing it every 2 weeks. And the following was growing, but they already knew who I was.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like it was growing, but they activity wise, like outside, it was like we already know who he is, and it's like, yo, this dude like going crazy. But I mean, yeah, that was the start of it. Facebook. If you like look me up on there, Ques Mutts, you'll be able to find like everything that was. This was like 2016 when I started putting myself out there. I wasn't even a rapper, like I wasn't an artist and none of that. I just want me to rap.
Just
like
being you.
Yeah, so it grew.
Okay. Hit us with the next verse.
Well, we got the chorus first, and I do have to highlight this. So, when it rain, it'll pour, huh? This the rain from the storm. Got some pain I ain't pour out. I ain't changed, but I calm down. Be ashamed if we fall out. And I just had to highlight that because it's so simplistic, and your verses are so intricate and so deep and thought-provoking. And so for the chorus to be, like 1-syllable words, but it's catchy, but it's still like to the point and still thought-provoking, I thought that was dope. Because not a lot of people can write hooks. That's like a big talent that's overlooked. So I had to highlight that.
My father, like my pops, he went hard on me for like 2-3 years straight off, like right here.
Right.
Like,
oh yeah,
yo, it almost made me feel like I wasn't good enough for a little bit, but it's tough love because it's like he listening on like, yo, you got it. Like, so he was just poking at everything I send him or rap to him like, yo, I need this. And
like put it together.
Like, I was confident. So yeah, that was actually one of the first songs I mastered the hook. I mean, I got a lot of files where it's perfect the hooks I say, but that was when I was really confident, and it was like, as soon as we knock it out, we could put this out there.
Yeah,
definitely.
All right.
Yeah, my pops get all the credit for like my hooks though now moving forward because he like I don't want to say bully me, but
You
he
better give him some
authorized-
royalties.
Yeah, he for sure, like, cause he changed my music. You know what I mean? Like he
That's
took
what's up.
I went from like I said, if you go on Facebook and listen to me, I was just literally rapping for 4 or 5 minutes straight.
just
Yo,
going
it
and
was
going.
no breath. I wouldn't take a break. You know what I mean? So like, and as soon as I started rapping, he was already like, yeah, I need you to do this. I need songs. And it was, of course, I'm slow rolling into it, but now I understand like what he was saying because. Like that's the music, you know what I mean? That's what sells as well. Like that's what people buy into is the catchy, quick tone. So you know what I mean? But I still want to keep it timeless. I mean, I know I wanted to make it catchy enough for you to learn it right now.
Yeah,
he was always saying like you got to make a hook that by the end of the song they singing it with you.
Yeah,
so
that's
So
true.
yeah, it's like resonating as you're going through the song.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yep. So that stick with me now.
Well, shout out to Pops, right?
Right.
yeah. At the structure.
What's his rap name?
Very much. I mean, he everything, man. He everything. Like he did definitely used to do this. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
definitely.
All right. Bet.
You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Kinda iffy with my trust and how I deal with people. That's why I keep stuff to myself, and I ain't friendly either. I play social for a moment, go hiatus for a year or two. That's why I grind like I ain't got another year to lose. I'm 25, ain't got a quarter of my heart left. A penny for your thoughts and plenty for your process.
I love that part.
Seen plenty take a loss, stuff how I follow in their footsteps. Might drop an album just so I can write a book next. That's my favorite part. I'm clean, did dirt, but I came dirtless. What make you think I ain't the same cause my name surfaced? If karma real, then when the pain gon' hit? Or is it me being alone the way my day is going to end? Dang, I need a moment just to think about it. I'm daydreaming, this aroma got me thinking cloudy. I'm on your profile, cooling, smoking, and reminiscing. I ain't even in my feelings, just staring at all your pictures.
It's like, yo, I said it before, yo. Each line just goes harder and harder. Like that John just be like mad, and it's so relatable. And it's like, yo, he telling my whole story right now. Like he's describing exactly how I be feeling. Like it's totally 110% relatable. Like it's not that I don't trust you, it's just that I don't trust you. Like and yes, there is a difference. Like, you know what I mean? And most people don't get it, but it's I know if I release a thing or if I say a thing, because of who I am and because of who you are, you're gonna take it a whole nother way. And that's not what it's meant to be. So I don't trust you. So I listen.
A lot of relationships going sour with this right here. I gotta keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta wear that. I gotta just put that jacket on and keep wearing it at this point because it took me for so long. Like, I mean, but yeah, definitely just speaking out loud. People don't like that.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I'll play social for a moment, go hiatus for a year or two. I think
That's my part right there.
I think we talked about that before. It's like, you know, people take things for granted, and not everybody is a social person. So you don't know what it's taking for me to come out of my shell and talk to you. Like, that's not normal for me. But for somebody else, that's like, why is that so hard for you? And people don't understand that. So sometimes I need to, before I even have a conversation, I need to mentally prepare myself, like, for what I'm going to take in from this conversation before I can even decide what I want to give out. You feel me? So I definitely feel like hiatus is necessary after you know, take on a lot.
Yeah.
My lord.
That's because what your little joint, you got a whole sign about personal space.
I do. It's very important to me. I've had it for years.
That joint color coded and everything.
It is. Like, if you're in the purple zone, you're too close. Everybody should have one. I don't know why that's funny.
Social distancing has been in effect for a
Far
long
before
time.
Yeah, before that.
Yo, it's crazy. I went to Chipotle today and straight got discriminated against.
At Chipotle?
The
Mexican
Listen.
Mexican grill.
Look, you know it's real.
Listen to me.
Yo.
So I'm in line. They got the circle, 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet. So it's a lady in front of me.
A Karen.
Right.
Oh, boy.
I figured as much.
Right.
A Karen.
There's a Karen in front of me. And then there's Asa behind me who came in with me, right? So Karen is literally like close enough to touch the rice. She like, I want white rice,
Oh man.
black beans.
Yo.
Like she's at the glass,
Drunk.
finger over the jaw.
Oh nah,
Right?
that's a party foul.
So
You gotta go.
I step up to place my order. I'm not as close as Karen.
Mhm.
Nowhere near. The black girl, excuse me, can you step behind the red line?
Bruh.
My bad, sis. So I step back. So now I'm behind the red line. We yelling at each other because we can't hear because we so far apart.
Yeah.
She can't hear what I'm trying to order. I can't hear what she trying to say.
I wouldn't have wanted Chipotle that bad. I would have left.
Listen, you ain't never had
Me-
that steak
Me-
burrito?
listen, meanwhile,
I risk it all.
Karen done
Oh,
licked the
man.
glass and moved all the way down to the register, past the red line the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
dang, and you going to just like,
There you go. Yeah, you gonna
I
do that
was
to
nowhere
me.
near that close, like. And then people wonder why people turn up. You give me reasons, like that whole situation could have went a whole nother way. Like
Yeah.
if I would have said something like, "Well, hold on, y'all ain't say nothing to sis,"
Mhm.
then it would have been, "Well, now I'm the problem." You know
Yeah,
what
it'd
I
been
mean?
like you causing the ruckus or
Yeah.
causing the emotion or causing the scene. So it's like, alright.
That's why I don't trust everybody to do everything, but I'm cool with just ordering my groceries and having them delivered, ordering food and having it. Like I just listen. If I didn't have to come out,
Mhm.
I wouldn't. Real talk. And if you want to see me, call FaceTime, like, and don't even do that because I really don't even like it. So, yeah. Listen, and you know what though, but sometimes that you need that space. Yeah, I mean, away from people because some people just naturally just drain your energy. They really do. Like for real. Some people as soon as they come in the room, your demeanor changes. Like you be mad happy, and then a certain person walk in the room, and it's just like they just sucked all the life
out. Yeah,
out of the room and out of your soul, and you just like, why am I heavy all of a sudden? Like you know what I mean? I was good, and then
I just thought about somebody in particular who we grew up with, and that's why we so blessed now because. Life was preparing us for society early.
Yeah, you're terrible.
So I don't want to go line for line because we'll be here all day, but that's why I grind like I ain't got another year to lose. I'm 25, ain't got a quarter of my heart left. If you hadn't have said that, I don't think anybody would have known you were so young because I seen this meme where they talk about how like you was doing stuff at 15 that the 30-year-olds are doing now, and that's why you so like over it and chill. Like sometimes when you go through things earlier, it just gives you a certain perspective about life that
you mature differently.
You older when you young. So
right.
definitely relate to that part. I just had to highlight that.
So we can highlight what you want to highlight, but we can't highlight.
Y'all can highlight whatever you like.
I don't want to go line for line because we're going to be here all day. But let me just highlight this part because this is what I like.
Yeah, right.
What lines y'all like? I mean, the whole song is dope, so we'll be here all day.
You right. The whole joint is dope. When you are talking about the distancing thing, right? For you, was it a mental thing or was it a physical or was it both?
All of the above.
Yeah.
Like I relocate. You know what I mean? I hide from the socials. Like I disappear. You'll go there tomorrow and it's like, yo, this dude took everything down. Like where he go?
That's me.
You know what I mean?
Right. This one.
I mean, my phone number changed immediately. Like I just fade to black sometimes. Like, and it's because I think being who I am already, a lot of things get cramped into my life.
Right.
And then adding what I'm doing, it's like it's huge. So the impact of that plus the perception is so crazy. Like sometimes I need space, but I took a hiatus, like I said, for like 2 years because it was just like I gotta get back to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, social media will definitely drain you, and it's crazy because like because of who I am, because of the marketing and stuff like that. Like I'm on social media, but I'm not on social media. Yeah. Like people are like, did you see that? No.
What?
But you be on. I get on. I do what I do, and I'm off. Like I don't sit and scroll like y'all either got good jobs where you're sitting there doing nothing all day, or you don't have a job at all. Like you got a lot of time on your hands to know every meme, every I don't have time for that, nor do I have the patience, and definitely don't have the interest.
It's from the man who yells at me because I see nothing. That's why you saying that you don't be on there sounds crazy. But
we're right. So here we go, and why does she get yelled at? Because she's an artist who needs to be on social media. Look, introverts unite. Yo, and I get it. I do get it, and I understand it. But when you are trying to set a blueprint in the sand, you have to be in those places.
Yeah, like you have to like expand yourself.
You have to
and publicize yourself. It ain't it draining though?
Yeah.
You know I got the same 8 photos for the past 10 years on Instagram. I ain't changed nothing.
And take it straight down.
And you know what I'm saying? Like
immediately, and then it start blowing up. It's like my thing is my thing is attention though. Like I don't really. I'm not big on like all the attention.
Yeah, because then like once somebody comment on your picture and it's the wrong comment, you like, you gonna get me caught up, or so I gotta take it down.
It's such a small world, like
right.
You know what I mean, having like a local following, you might know them. You know what I mean, like so. Just the attention and then the notoriety of who you is, and then like accessibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a big thing too.
It don't sound like we all.
Not
sound sneaky.
That's not. It's just a fact.
How so?
It sound like you gotta, cause you like I don't like the notoriety, and then people know you. You don't want the accessibility. Like all this sound like I can't have people see it and know it. So let me.
How you move?
Let me hide this and put this here and put this here. That's what that sounds like.
Nah, I ain't hiding nothing because I'm gonna give it to you myself. But like,
right?
Definitely.
He said giggle when he said it.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like everybody think that social media made life so much easier for artists, but for introverts, it's very difficult.
Right,
it's not
when you,
easy.
Well, if people would use it
first.
for what it's designed for.
Because it started out as
Networking.
Like marketing,
yeah, social networking, yeah.
Right.
And then it became this horrible.
Just more social than networking.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm kind of afraid from is like I'm dedicated to what I'm doing. Okay, you know what I mean? I got a big heart, so like social media kind of like torture you if you really like stay a person first. Like nah, you gotta come over here to the other side. So when it kind of like opening up to it, it's like man, I'd rather stay over here, man. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really see much on the socials. I kind of like got people around me that operate minds for me sometimes, so. Yeah, I ain't really big on it. It's just a distraction of me, knowing me. But for the next person, it's like, it depends on how you are. I know other artists that like use it and go crazy on it hands-on, but it's like me, man. I'm choking myself at the neck thinking like, should I use it? Should I not? It's just who I am. You know what I mean?
Well, shout outs to Reese Siren, Misfit Music label. They working on what I think is a profound suggestion for artists is creating a fans-only page. For artists, I think strategically, I think it's smart because now it allows you to control your following, and it expands your following at the same time because now it sets you apart. Now it puts you in a category. It helps you identify because I know some artists where they have their social media and it's confusing. They're an artist. They're a car salesman, a jewelry salesperson. They selling sea moss. They selling hair product. Like, and you go to the page and you like, I'm just trying to find the song.
But that sometimes work in the artist favor, depending on like
it does. But there's a strategic way of how you can market all of you.
Right.
But to just have everything just all over the place, that's messy. Because a person like me, who's always driving. And when I'm always driving and I'm doing stuff while driving, right?
Okay, yeah.
So when I'm trying to go and find your song and you like go check out my page and I gotta scroll through 100 other photos of sea moss, hair products, the latest wig, I'm over you now. Like I never even got to the song.
Never even got to it. Yeah,
I never even
like,
gave you a chance because what is this?
It makes sense when they're linked. Like if they was doing music and something that made sense, but sea moss and then hair products and then cars, like none of that goes together.
Right.
So it's just like, well, what the hell? Like, what is happening? It works well when you need to have multiple streams of income.
Absolutely.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why people do it. Because don't nobody feel like trying to regenerate their following on another page.
Right.
You get 200 likes on this page. You don't want to go to 6 likes on
Right.
your page.
Right.
Because ain't nobody there. Like, that's annoying.
But there's strategic ways because you can just put in the bio something simple like, and then check me out at this link for this. You know what I'm saying?
We don't read.
You right. You right.
As an underground artist though, like not underground, but like as somebody that's trying to like come up, they gonna see a work ethic if they see like, you versatile. And I mean,
Yeah.
You putting out in my standpoint, I'm putting out music. I give freestyle almost whenever, you know what I mean. Like I'm active, and then you see like, yo, he at work 6 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, but he was just in the studio at 2 a.m.
Right.
So they see a work ethic, you know what I mean? So they might not even be a fan of your music.
Right.
But just seeing your work ethic.
Yeah, like respect the hustle.
Being in exactly.
Now, but watch what you just did. So, right, in the media world, that would be considered like a behind the scenes. So now we're capturing the person that's behind the mic. You feel me? So now we're getting to know, oh, Ques does this too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to try and promote all of these things on a page, it becomes a little messy and confusing. But if you just, because what you're doing, you're giving us clips of you at the job, but you're still showing your artistry.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now we can relate like, oh, he a hustler. Like he out here shaking, moving. He responsible. He doing what he gotta do, and he's a whole artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he don't stop.
Right.
You feel me? So the respect is a lot different as opposed to the person who's like, go check out my song, and then I'm like, okay, send me your page, and like I said, and then I'm scrolling and I can't even find, and then the minute I think I found it, oh no, that was just the artist's cover photo. It's not even, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's too much. It's too much.
You think people actually think like that? Like when they see different parts of your life, they like that? Are people really thinking
I'm
like
gonna
that?
tell you why I'm also like that, and it's from working in the industry. It's that Sony mindset, cause that's how Sony operates. You 30 to 45 seconds. That's it. That's all you're getting. So if they can't,
And that's generous.
No, I mean
I was told 15.
I was gonna say that's generous.
yeah.
looking at like they want to see you at work and they want to see like you think people actually think like that like
Yes.
they hustling it.
Yes, because the generation we're in now, entrepreneurship is the move.
Right.
So if you have somebody who's displaying that I have all these different gifts, talents, and trades, and this is what I'm doing, and I'm successful in these things, people want to see that. And then it makes it relatable, because if you're an artist and you made it, and I'm an up and coming artist and I'm trying to make it, you understand? Now, if I see that you're doing this, then it's like, oh, so this is how they made it. You know what I mean? So you're creating a timeline in a sense, and like a blueprint for other artists on possible things that they might be able to do to help find their niche or themselves to be able to get to where you are as an established artist. Because some people just be like, I don't know where to start. I'm going to just put this out here. And then the song be terrible. I got a person in mind. I'm not going to, y'all know exactly where I'm going. Amen. I'm going to pull back and refrain from saying anymore. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But,
Appreciate it.
you know, but because some people don't have nobody. They don't have a team.
Right.
They don't have people that's going to guide them. They don't have nobody that's going to be like, you know, try this, you know, do this, do that, or whatever. You know, some people just be like, I'm going to put this out there. And then here's the thing. If you're going to take that confidence, then put it out there and be confident in what you put out there. Don't put it out there and then in the comments be like, y'all excuse the background noise. My kids was screaming. The dog was barking. Nah. Make that joint a part of your track. Like,
Yeah.
make it sound like the kids was a part of the track. And let us, you know what I mean? Let us imagine Let our creative mindset. You feel me?
Don't talk while I'm recording because you're going to end up on this song. Like, you know what I mean?
Kalia, she said, insert shameless plug. Keeping up with social media can be draining and tedious. You need someone who has the energy and is here for the socialization. Okay, she's pretty much plugging herself if nobody caught on. If anyone is in need of a social media coordinator and a manager, holla at your girl. No worries, introverts. I got your back. I'm going to make you look good.
Love it.
Shout outs to Kalia.
It's a nice long comment.
Yeah. Whole plug. Go ahead, hit us with the next one.
Your heart mine, do you hear me? It's heart eyes when you near. The song cry, do you hear? I talk wise, but I'm weary. Cause I mean, it could have been different, still spitting. Cause my rhyme's still sparing us. You held it down and helped me out, just like what family do. Should let me pay you back with diamonds on your finger and a little you inside of you. Cause I got baby fever. Maybe young, but I'm ready. That's what Alicia thought. One need closure and one seem further. Is it the distance or the fact that one don't see it working? I know both sides. I seen both sides. I'm heartless. I mean, them tables turn. My cup overflow with a dark drink. I'm so numb but still feel foolish. You wouldn't know if you ain't been through it. True story. I'm on your profile cooling, smoking and reminiscing. I ain't even in my feelings, just staring at all your pictures. It's Ques.
Drop the mics here. It's Ques. Boom, bang. Break that one down for us. You, sir. You gotta catch it. Like, hold up.
Yeah, heart mind, do you hear me? It's all eyes when you near this song cry. Do you hear if I talk wise, but I'm wary? Because, alright, so I mean that's a one-on-one conversation, of course. That to me was always hard to get across that point, like face to face or whatever. So like I could put it in 3 bars, and leading up, I talk wise, but I'm wary. Because I mean it could have been different. It's just like. We spoke about being the smartest in the room before, and I think like it's hard because you're gonna be misunderstood, but you gotta like be smart enough to expect that. So
right,
I speak wise, and I know you're gonna hear me, but I mean I'm still contemplating like myself. So it's like trying to take my own advice. That's what I'm in as far as like I talk wise, but I'm wary. So. Yeah, definitely trying to take my own advice. I can't be no hypocrite this time. But what else I say after that? Could have been different. Still spitting.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna know what I'm talking about in the music. If you personal, if you know me, you gonna know wherever I came from and what I'm diving into. Like you know what I mean? As soon as I start speaking it, like you gonna know. Like alright, yeah, I know we're going. And if not, I want you to feel like. You was there. I want somebody in California to feel like yo, I got this girl in my life. You know what I mean? Like she down the street from me. I want them to feel like yeah, I know exactly the situation he talking about. So yeah.
I got a question. Y'all ever write this stuff and then like when you get done think, let me go call her? Like y'all ever do that? Like let me go fix this? Or no, you just be like, I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the stone cry. You just down the street crying.
Nah, I'm sending it straight to you. I'm gonna send you the song. I don't want no response, but I'm gonna send you the song.
Right.
I mean, just as far as like comfortability, I don't want to like make nobody feel like weirded out. Like if I'm putting too much.
Saying
out.
that she gotta feel what you feel. That ain't even gonna be a weird. Y'all be going down the street and around the corner.
But what you think is like. It's crazy because life just be backwards. Like you'll think like, all right, I'm gonna show myself and reveal myself all the way by doing this, and then it'd be like counterproductive to what you trying to do.
That make a lot of sense.
It do though. It does.
Crazy because you show your hand thinking like that's what I needed to do, and then
right.
It's just like,
and then backfire.
That wasn't it. Yeah, that wasn't it.
Absolutely.
Is that you? So saying that, right? That's what causes most of us to become even more guarded in our feelings. Like that's why we don't be wanting to say anything, because over time, experiences be like, oh, that just blew up in my face yet again.
Like, made the wrong decision on that one. No.
Yeah.
Or like when you know somebody and you just automatically have that conversation in your head, you already know.
Right, you know how it's gonna pay out.
So then
you be practicing
like,
that.
All right, I'm not even going to bother, and a lot of things go unsaid because of that.
You right. But you know what? I like and agree with your tactic because that's me. I'ma just do the song and I'ma just send it to you. Yeah. I don't need a response. I don't even want you to say I like the song. No, just here.
Nah, at this point I'm not sending it to you. But prior to, like, I was sending, pull out. I sent this song. You know what I mean? But like tonight I go home and lock in. Like, you're not getting it. I'm being honest, man. Like, where I'm at right now in life, I'm pouring my heart out. Like, I'm really, I got so much that I've been holding it for so long that I gotta let go of before I can get to where I want to get to.
Facts.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not rushing at all, and it's like that means you're gonna get a lot of it. If I'm not rushing, like if I was rushing, it'd be like a 1-2 punch. I'm out of here. No, I'm about to take my time.
Right.
All of this, so like.
You done open Pandora's box,
man. Like we in such a small world, people feel entitled to you, so it's easy to strike people the wrong way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, people feel like you owe me just because I know you.
Just
like, you can't be that, or you know what I mean? It's like, man. So just moving forward, like I know my artistry and I know what I'm trying to put myself out there to be, but I also know I'm gonna keep catching people off guard. So with that, I gotta prepare myself to how they gonna take me. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah.
Wait, so what happened if she get the song and want to say something nice? That's not welcome, Christian and Sarah.
Yeah.
Because I like, don't say nothing back. I don't want you to say that. What if she like, oh my God, let's work it out. Oh,
see, but that's not what we're going for. Like, I just want to express myself and then be that. I don't want to,
I tell you right now, if it get to the point where I gotta make a song and like express out loud, it's
you
honestly like don't.
You already missed the mark.
This energy now.
Yeah, you already missed the mark.
It's like don't
y'all aren't like even in the process, because I will write about you with the whole relationship still going. I don't care. So y'all don't touch it till it's done.
I've been doing it.
It's more like a closure thing, right?
Yeah,
like,
I was doing it while I was in it too long to like still feel like
at this point the song is to just close that
just
door and
close that chapter.
The material I'm putting out now is like, all right, if I'm gonna put this out there, like I gotta know that I'm closing them doors. You know what I mean? Or something gonna come with it. So yeah, like prior to I was always involved in like, let's say
her mouth is like,
I'm always involved, and I always have involved real life circumstances in my music. So like it's genuinely like my truth. But as far as exposed, like what you expose, I was careful about it for a long time. Now it's just like I'm confident in, like, I don't care how you take this, how you feel, because like it's gonna make me better anyway, and it's gonna show that I'm more vulnerable to, like, I'm not afraid to say what I want to say.
So. I done tore all kind of stuff up with the door open, the phone, knock the pictures down, fighting. I don't care.
Like, just using social media itself, not even music wise, like just using social media, have people who know you looking at like they don't know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you got people who don't know you, so thinking that they so involved in your life that that's when you, as an introvert, you're like, let me back up. You bugging.
You doing too much. You're doing too much. You really in my personal space.
We not friends.
Yeah.
You end every verse, talking about social media, you end every verse with, I'm on your profile, cool and smoking and reminiscing. I ain't even in my feelings, just staring at all your pictures. So, what if you're not in your feelings, what are you getting from reminiscing and being on the profile?
She fired. That's how I see she fired. Because I be like, yo, I be looking at some of the ones I used to mess with. I be like,
feelings involved there.
It might be feelings. It's definitely feelings involved if I'm just reminiscing. But like in my feelings is a whole different thing. Like I might not be like weak about it. I might not be bitter or feeling like damn, like
Dropbox is my friend.
I might just be like.
Okay.
Real talk. And
there's saying like you fired.
Yeah, because sometimes you just gotta go back. Listen,
and just re-look at your decisions.
Let me plug Naya real quick. Memories and melodies. Sometimes you just go back to the memory.
Y'all sound insane to me.
Listen.
Yo,
Because let me tell you why. Because come September 1st, everything's getting deleted. You hear what I said?
No, I just saw this meme saying how many relationships you got in your camera.
and your camera rolls.
Yeah, your camera rolls.
Oh my goodness.
Dropbox.
See, I
I'm
got
telling
files.
you.
I was gonna say I got files,
Nah.
but it's not in the roll. Like,
you saw his face. Listen,
it's not readily accessible. Like,
it's about 4,000 pictures in that camera roll, and about 60% of those.
yes, dear, yes.
Definitely touching.
That don't feel like torture to y'all? Like you torturing yourself?
Nah.
They say
Sometimes
there's
you
no
just
feelings
sometimes
involved.
you just go back and you just be like, yo, you just give yourself a pat on the back, like.
I hit
Yeah,
that.
because you know,
Not even that, but
I overcame that.
yeah, like that too. Like, yo, I feel like you should deal with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should
in
deal with
most
that.
cases,
You should deal with this.
it's an accomplishment. It's an achievement. Like, yeah, you know what? That's the one I did let in.
Yeah, you know what I'm
and
saying?
she got me to feel like this, but I overcame that.
So,
So let
like
me
this-
keep it and look at her at night. What the hell?
No.
Wait, but
It's not
just
even
remember
about-
when August Alsina said, I can die
on,
now
entanglements.
because I had that experience. Like, it sounded crazy to me then, but now it's starting, guys really think this way. Oh, I've had that experience, so I'm okay. Like,
I
I
got
experienced
one that got away for real when she blocked me, and thank God, because like I would be nosy, I would be all
just
in
a
it.
bit,
So,
yeah.
like,
Now we all,
I
yeah.
gotta take it in the chin and make me stronger though. Like, you know what I mean,
Right.
moving
Yeah.
forward. So
But they always come back.
no.
They always.
at this
I mean,
point,
sometimes they don't, but
at this point, I
they
can't
always
afford
come
it.
back.
I mean, I feel like at this point I can afford it. I went for a long time being misunderstood
Yeah.
and trying to involve people in my life. So
Yeah.
like, if you left while I was trying, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like at
And
your
it's
lowest
alright,
kinda,
like
yeah.
right now, not even necessarily at your lowest. It could just be any point in time, and it's like if you left then, like true. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you.
Like, I tell people all the time, 'cause
purpose.
there's no
Yeah,
going
like,
back
you
for me.
know what I mean? Like-
There's only forward.
Yeah.
Listen,
Except for in your Dropbox.
there's no right. I mean, reflecting back to the picture is one thing, but I'm not going back to the person.
Comments.
Khalil over there signing with Reese.
Yeah,
I ain't reading them.
different ways,
I ain't
bro.
reading them comments. Because you know what? It's a line of defense for females. Because
No.
females try to make it seem
It's
like
just starting to sink in is all. You hear a lot of different versions of what
Right.
y'all just said, and so it's just us piecing it together at this point. Like, oh, all right.
Oh,
Like, if that's how you feel, all right. Like, whatever.
I did see a different face of y'all. I'm gonna put my. I see it.
Delete the pictures and we done with it.
Exactly.
Y'all won't say nothing, but y'all still looking at her like that sound crazy. That
Yeah.
sound like what we would be doing,
Right.
not what y'all would be doing.
Right,
That
because
sound
it take a lot
Nah,
for a woman to delete a text
see
thread.
what
When
you-
the text
see what
thread
you-
is deleted, it's a
That's it.
Reynolds rap. Like, it's
And
over for
screenshots
real.
of the text thread.
Right.
That's going. It's done.
It's
Well,
done.
I mean,
We're not
the
revisiting
game
nothing.
changed, so like I'm 25. I think it flipped. Like the
Oh, it did.
like the female kind of like wear that outfit.
Bro, I've been trying to tell females all
So,
the
like,
time,
yeah,
like,
man,
men
we-
is emotional.
Yeah, we gotta kind of be like, yo, do you hear me? 'Cause if not, y'all not gonna hear us, and it's out
And
there.
it's out of
Right.
here, yeah.
So
and that's why we gotta release these songs to you.
nah, yo, that seems like I ain't even. I
It a side thing. We just trying to understand you doing this verse thing. That's all right.
Nah,
Because she was like, no, the females aside, we just trying to understand.
Understand,
It's
yeah.
not crazy, but
It's
you
just
making
processing
That's
it.
why we making these songs. So y'all gotta, all right.
no,
that's how you
but
roll
no,
with
but
it.
for me, no, I'm saying it for me because it's another, or not another, but a better form of communication. Because you haven't heard me all this time, so now let me find another avenue, and music will do that for me. So then all right, here's this song, boom. And it's done. You know what I mean? And like you said, you know my music. Like you'll hear either a sound or you'll hear certain lyrics and you'll be like, oh yeah, Christian wrote this, and I know who. Yeah, like I know the story absolutely, and that's how I got to get it out. And once I get it out, it's done.
Child, we done talked about that. I'm still on y'all. Saving pictures 3 years later.
Nah, I'm on your profile. Nah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's Instagram. I'm on
It's
your
current
profile.
stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
What's
like
going on right now since I've been going? Especially when they ain't
I'm
doing
on
so
your
good. That's
profile.
a good pat on the back.
I'm just scrolling.
That works
That's
me
all.
up. Once
Nah,
you
but women
get
do it
press
too,
my
though.
nerve-
You
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think
talking
so?
about me. Once you press my button, I'm not viewing your story.
Yeah.
I got references who could tell you I'm not going to your page.
Not necessarily
like,
on the same
no,
way though, but
it just makes it worse, especially when you really love people and you love them right, and they just can't get right.
Can we just get her in the shot? Cause
I mean,
he's just coming with the sauce.
She was invited to be on this side.
I'm just saying.
That's not even a mic over there.
We would have got you one, bro.
They picking you up from over there. It's all good. Nah, they pick you up. You good either way. Staring at pics like, dang, I thought you was the one. Let me translate in your feelings. LOL. It's okay, fellas. You can be in your feelings. It's all right. We're okay with being in our feelings. But we're okay.
I never looked at no picture like, oh man, you could have been her. Never.
nah, like
I look at it like, oh, that was a good time. You know what I mean? Like at the most.
That type of material out there. Like, I'm gonna keep them secrets. We're talking about
right.
Because it's like you giving people strength that they ain't know they had.
Right.
I mean, so,
True.
Right.
True. Very true.
Right.
Khalil, we're not saying we're actually saying that we're okay with being in our feelings. That's exactly what we're saying.
I'm saying share the feelings with me. See,
that's what they're not gonna do. You get the song and that's it.
I'm like, just tell me we can fix this if you tell me. Shoot.
The problem is though, especially with most women today, that's an opportunity for them to try and get tough or shut you down.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going there with you. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna make myself completely vulnerable and then open all the way up to you, and then you like, I knew you wanted me anyway, but
you also
I'm good.
open
You mad?
The door
I
to
knew I
the
was
conversation that men are only willing to be this vulnerable after the fact, and because of their pride, they're not willing to have those intimate conversations about fixing it.
You didn't hear the keyword that he used. He said, "I'm gonna sing you this song. Do not reply."
But that's what I'm saying.
But hold on. But even before that,
it's all about closing it.
But even before that, what women miss it. Y'all get so caught up on, I need to hear the words. Look at how I'm moving. Yeah. Look at my actions. Yeah. I'm proving myself to you daily.
Like don't speak to me like I'm every woman.
Like if I'm like
that's inaccurate. That's inaccurate.
Like if I'm like it's like for
you done came on here with this song.
I don't need folks to tell me something that I can see for myself. I got
I'm here for it too. It's like therapy, bro.
It is. Everybody pouring out right now. Y'all feel better?
Listen, you gotta go with the song, man.
I feel bad for the real ones,
right?
Because there are not many of us, but we get screwed over because
of
so many of these. The 98% of them is so terrible that the stuff we need, y'all like, I'm not getting. And then it's just keep getting screwed up and messed up because y'all are so emotional, but I ain't gonna tell her. And my thing is just like, if you tell me, we can fix this. Like but I mean I get it because I've seen how these females are. If I was a dude, I'd be like, screw this.
Savages.
Like, I'm done.
Savages.
I would, but I get it. It's sad for the few real ones because it's like, less God intervene, we screwed. Period. And I mean, I feel the same way for y'all. Because again, most of these chicks is terrible, so y'all probably feel the same way. I'm just saying, it's just terrible.
Vicious cycle.
You send me a song, you send me pour out, I be running down the street like, I'm coming! There's dumb videos that make you think that's how life is with the rain.
Yeah.
Running to them like, don't leave, I'm coming. Yeah, that don't happen in real life.
Nah.
But that's a nice thought. It's nice to think.
Should a documentary about that.
Oh man,
that'd be a major problem. Like, you grow up thinking TV shows and music videos, you be thinking that's real, and it's not until that stuff happened. I'll never forget when this fool got engaged. I'ma melt my candy. I just knew he was gonna come down there and be like, the situation messed up, don't leave, because that's what all the TV shows do. Oh no, that booger wasn't coming nowhere. Like, none of that was happening. But you watch all this stupid stuff and you really think that's like, now when I watch TV shows, I be so annoyed. You know how they solve all their problems in a half hour? There's always one person from the outside that talk to him, and then they be like, you know what, you right. And then baby, I'm so sorry. And I know, babe, I just should. None of that happens in real life. Like, just turn the TV off.
Let's go back to episode 1. I wish.
Huh?
With the fairy
This
tales
don't sound
and
like
how they
it.
program us to believe certain things
I
are
feel
true.
like-
Just about to say that too.
Early
with
in
the
the
whole
game, and
Cinderella
it's
thing
all
for
false.
women.
I feel like y'all need to do a collab. Keith and Reese, y'all need to do a whole
Hey.
collab. You take I Wish and pour out and bring
Oh,
merge them
snizzy.
Johns together. Boy,
I
them,
don't like being in my feelings. First, you had to turn my arm to get me do that dang song. I was like, I'm not put that. No.
I live in them though. Like as far as like for the music, like other than that, nope.
Yeah, no, it's not that.
Not at all. You know what I mean? Like, so
No.
I gotta put it somewhere. So like, you going to think I'm stressing or something when you hear my music opposed to just sitting right next to me like, yo. Like I listen to exciting music. I don't listen to that pain and head down stuff. But I will give it to you all day long. Like,
Now, I talk trash to my pain. Like, I'm going to make it look good was in my feelings for me. I just had to flip it to, I wish was that, because again, it goes back to torture. I don't need help feeling bad. I don't need help crying. I can do that fine by myself. So I don't have it in my feelings playlist. I don't got, I don't do that.
When I'm in my feelings, I listen to Jeezy, so.
Yeah, that is me.
That's
Like,
how I
if you
feel.
put me and your playlist against Tony and Christians,
Uh-huh.
they would absolutely think they were the girls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Just post it on some random, that's what they would
like,
think.
No way, because I'm not that. When stuff is happening to me, I am the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I'm not listening to this. No. Like,
that's really that's females.
Yeah.
oh, that is.
They listen to trap music all day. Like,
but most of the females I know love that.
Yeah.
I can't sing you outside of Baby We've Been Too Strong for Too Long, and I can't sing you no Mary J. Blige because I'm not sitting nowhere crying. Who got time for that? I was not a Keisha Cole fan. Who else was the Make You Cry girl?
Child, I wouldn't even know.
Ashanti. I hated Foolish. I thought that was the stupidest song I ever heard. No.
Shout out to them, by the way.
right. Whole plugs for her, right?
Shout out to your audience.
Yo, that's
It
crazy.
was not, no.
Man, you see what Pour Out just did, bro?
I mean, I don't mind. I like to think of it this way. Like, I think, and let's go back to my pops before he asked me, like, you want to make the music for the club or you want to make the music that they drop home to? Because, like, when you going home from the club, like,
That's something you want to listen
probably
to.
by yourself, you feel me?
Yeah.
You probably want to sober up. It's probably like, damn.
You know how messed up that is? though?
Tomorrow's back to reality. So you know what I mean. When you in the
Right.
club for that hour, 2 hours, whatever, let me hear this. But let me wake back up when I'm driving home. So I want to wake them up. You know what I mean. So
But you hear that? That's terrible.
I like that,
In
though.
the club, people, that's who's getting paid. And then when you driving home ready to face real life, play us. No, that's unacceptable. I'm sorry. That's
But it gives
But
you that
club music
clarity,
gets
that
that-
time
It
to
does,
think.
But I'm just upset that we still going to work. That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying to say
feel
you're
you.
talking
I feel
from
you.
an artistry
Correct.
standpoint.
I'm talking
yeah.
about an artist, like
Yeah.
the people making the real music. We in the house reflecting, and then when they turn it up in the car, hey!
Because
It's
remember-
stuff that ain't saying nothing, and they out here got their videos paid for, taking trips, doing shows, and we still going to work. That's
She just
crazy
speaking
as hell.
facts.
Because that club music is generic. It's like microwave popcorn.
it's
you know what I'm
two.
saying?
Yeah,
It's like
it's two things. Right. Perfect. And you touched on it. Like, so I had to grow to realize just like. It's gonna go one way. Like I can have it right now, and I'm not gonna have it for too long. Or like I'm gonna sit on the back end, and it's like for sure, it's mine guaranteed
Right.
forever once I got it. So like that's how I sit it. I mean, I ain't pressed to just get it right now, cause even right now, with me knowing what I'm doing, I might not know what to do with it. Like if it fell in my hands today, but if I
Try
keep
me, Lord.
yeah, absolutely. but moving forward, it's like I said, like when I do get it, it's inevitable and it's here for good. So that's why like you gotta look at what is hitting right now and like how long do it stick. You know what I mean? And then pull something you did like years ago up, and it's like they still sit right now.
That's
You know what I mean?
true, but that goes back to the conversation we had on the other podcast. The problem is this stuff is sticking. Like, this is the issue. Like,
Yeah.
it's shaping everything. Like when we came up, this never would have stuck. Like, this would have went on for the summer, done. A lot of them, the summer they came out, we wouldn't even know what their names is anymore.
Right.
Now, they are running the industry. So, like, I used to think about it like that. Like, you know what? A couple years, you're going to be gone. And you look, and they still here, and it's like, hold on, the game changing. Like, the same way women, males and females switch roles with music, like, there's been a switch. And it's like we fighting to get it back. Because me and Christian used to argue about this, because he used to be like, you need to listen to the radio. And I was like, I can't do hum rap. I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. That's what I used to call it. Mm-hmm. We used to have this argument 4 years ago. We just knew 4 or 5 years from now, this would have been over. Yeah. They are still mumbling, humming, and singing. And it's still like, wait a minute. Like, this is what it is. So, like, that's the problem. We still think it logically. It's not logical no more.
Yeah. But we see it logically, though. Like, that's how you know what I mean? Like, how long have it kind of been that type of music? I say, like, really took the past 10 years. So, we seeing reality. Even the kids who might be big fans of, like, not the greatest music, still turn on the TV and see, like, let's say police brutality or something where, like, it's opening your mind up, so you're going to eventually have no choice but to listen to this stuff. Mm-hmm. And then things go full circle, so the music that was in the 90s, early 2000s, like, that music, you know what I mean, like, things come back around. So I just believe, like, just stay down, you know what I mean, stay you, and I'm not changing for it. Like, the world, I don't got to change for it. I just feel like the world just got to see you at this point. You know what I mean? They got what they need, they just got to see you, so, like, I'm not forcing that.
And to go back to what you were saying about, like, how everything is mumble, I think it's just more so like the music now is just focused based on the young listeners, because that's what the young kids like. So of course that's what's in. And music has changed over the decades, so it's always gonna be a music period that doesn't agree with the next period. Like blues and jazz didn't agree with like rap, hip hop. You know, like freestyling. They was like, "What's that about?" You know, and then it's R&B. And now R&B, hip hop. It's like, yo, what's going on with mumble rap? Like, it's like it's always a deterrent. As music goes, as the decades change, it's always going to be a different audience that's targeted, and because everything is all about, you know, just making money. So you're like, all right, so how can we make money the best? Because these kids are actually the ones that are like getting their parents' credit cards and buying the music and all of that. And they're like, all right, so if kids is bringing in this revenue and all of this, then that's who we're going to be like the main demographic that we target. Right. So that's unfortunately why music is the way it is. And it's just like you said, everything is a mimic and a gimmick. So they just try to create the next thing that's just going to make $1.
But like you said, like with logic, my logic would tell me that these kids are going to grow up eventually. But the reality is, for me anyway, is when I was a kid, I was listening to music that I listen to now. So I don't know if when they get older, their music preference is going to evolve. So that's I think. Because
there's people around our age, we think it logical, but it's 34, 35, 38-year-olds turning up to this stuff.
That's true, too.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? In like 20 years, somebody is going to be playing Tootsie Slide at their wedding. Did you realize that? I realized that the other day. Like, somebody will be playing Tootsie Slide, and they will be doing the dance. Like,
is that a new thing?
I think Drake has like a...
Drake.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Drake has like
it's a Drake song.
Like the Cupid Shuffle.
I think his legacy like already is kind of like out of here. Like,
it's like skyrocket.
Yeah, I think it's already crazy. Like the next 20, 30 years already.
Yeah. Like people will be playing him like, yo, back in my day,
Michael Jackson, Prince type.
He was the guy. Yeah.
All quiet because we all like.
And I'm not even like a huge fan.
No, I'm one of the ones
who grab any single like culture.
Yeah, like the audiences.
Yeah, gravitate
I feel like
to
this
a
show
90-year-old
makes me sound
woman,
old.
a 90-year-old woman, or a child, of course. In the
he had his demographic
reach. If you've seen,
that's why he's gonna live for a long time with that.
Yeah. I came across somebody posted a video on Instagram. It was like he did some venue like 2-3 years ago, and he had like you said, like some 90-year-old woman, but he had like somebody who was like 60. Like the dude had gray hair, and he's in the crowd rapping to his song. Like this white dude. I'm like, yo, this ain't even your scene. You might throw your hip out. Like you just get him up with something. Like, But that's crazy because, like you said, like he just has like a mass audience, and it's
Right.
just like he just touches all different kinds of people.
Those are like
Yeah,
the
just-
pop. You gotta like really dig into like pop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like so those are the artists that like master all genres.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like so I think one of the only hip hop artists, two of them to me, like Kanye and Jay-Z, like they do it.
Facts.
Jay-Z always rap though.
Yeah.
Everything he ever did, like any song, he always rap. But you do gotta like switch it up and touch on different genres to be able to live for a long time.
Jay-Z is one of the people who I was listening to
He
as a
said, I'm
kid.
not a
Who I still
businessman, I'm a
listen to.
businessman.
Right.
So,
The king.
yeah.
Always. King of New York.
It's listen. I
Other
told
kings.
y'all, Keith was gonna drop bars and insight. It only happens right here on Bringing Lyrics to Life. It's crazy how and this is what I think is so dope. This is what music does.
Mhm.
You see how it struck up a whole conversation. It brought forth, you know what I mean, different insights, different views, different ideas. You know what I mean. It took a whole nother direction, but still was in line with the song.
Yeah.
Like, and all the lyrics just came to full fruition in that conversation. Like, oh, nah, this is how men feel. Nah, this is how women, like, you know what I'm saying? And so to me, so much respect to the artist. The song did what music is supposed to do. You know what I mean? And that's, to me, that's artistry. That's creativity. Because when you have a song that makes me think, you got my attention. You understand what I'm saying? When you have a song where it's not just the beat, or it's not, but I got the whole package. And watch this, 'cause this is how it used to be back in the day. Now I'm in my feelings. Now I'm in the bag. Now I'm thinking. Like, now I'm reminiscing. Now I'm thinking about every situation that I was in that relates to the lyrics of this song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's music for me. That's me. That's my personal testament. Like that. That's what I look for in music. All this other crap that they got out now, it's just like, what? What are you talking about? What is the story? What is the point? What is the message?
What
You don't
thoughts
have
are you
one.
trying to spark?
Like, yeah, like,
Zero on all levels. Zero.
and for me, it's like, yo, I actually try, and I time myself. Like, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna turn on the radio for at least 10 minutes. Bro, I don't think I make it. I don't think I make it
10
past
minutes,
3
probably
or
hit the
5.
same like 2 songs.
Right, and that's the other
10
thing.
minutes, just
And
like the same
within
2
10
songs.
minutes, I done heard the same 3 songs. Like,
Yeah, like, it's
bro,
crazy.
y'all just played this.
But that's like
I can be a
sucky
whole
part.
radio host for some of these stations, and I can tell you the next track that's coming up. Like, I know your whole show. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Shout outs to Ques, man. Yo, what's the next joint you coming up with? Because I know you doing videos and different things. You don't want to tell nobody.
KK, gotta keep them on their toes.
You don't want to tell nobody.
Keep them on their toes.
It's
B.
coming.
It's coming though.
Keep 'em on
Okay,
their toes.
listen, y'all make sure y'all check him out. The Mindful Project,
Yep.
right?
Mindful. Yes, sir.
It's on all media outlets. So make sure y'all go snatch that thing up, download it. Listen what I'm saying. Buy it.
Correct.
Don't stream it. Don't share it among. Buy it yourself. We need our people to make their money and to be able to collect them royalties and them checks. They ain't gonna get it if y'all just stream it and sharing. Y'all robbing people.
Wow.
So you know what I mean. Support this
Yeah,
artist.
yeah.
Support
Only,
this man.
only
Nah,
people
for
on
real,
labels make money like that. Understand that.
Man, they don't even make it no more. Real talk.
Stream it, yo. You gotta like stream like 1 million
Right.
something just to get like.
People
Like,
think
probably like
streaming is the
10%.
way. Streaming
Like,
made it more
whoa.
difficult for you to survive in this
Yeah,
thing.
like that's crazy.
It's crazy.
But they talk about it all the time how artists don't even know that they're not getting paid off
Right.
the streams, bro.
that's
Especially the
the label who's
mainstream
getting
artists.
paid.
Exactly.
Listen, it takes me back to it take me back to the episode of Empire. I'm just waiting for the server to go down. Boom. What's gonna happen now?
But you know what's up? So, it's crazy because like having this conversation showed me something. Like they substitute, you know what I mean, like that with attention. So
Yeah.
for example, like your price go up with the more attention you got now. So yeah, we not selling on the like the shelves, but if I go make a post
Right.
and it go viral, I went from 500 to 1,500 real quick, and now I'm going from like local to a little bit more. So
Right.
they charge for attention now. They're not even charging for what it's worth.
You right?
And you can see the numbers. Like when you selling on iTunes, because I went and checked my Spotify last night. I don't know what my iTunes number is. I don't know what my Google Play number is, but Spotify, you can see it. So in a way, it's ego stroking. If you're doing good, it ain't if you're not. But it's ego stroking. It ain't stroking your pockets.
Right.
It'll stroke your ego. And unfortunately, because of the age we're in, that's all people care about.
Yeah.
So if you got 50,000 plays in a week, you ain't got no money off it, but everybody can see you got 50. But what is the point of that?
Right.
We in the attention age, so
Yeah.
who cares?
That's exactly in that order too. Like it'll pop and everybody look at it like it's a little bit bigger,
Right.
And had like expectations for you the whole time. You know, like man, y'all kind of getting y'all hopes up too. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, like I studied this a little bit more than you see. So
Right.
yeah, but like I said, man, they charging for attention now. So that's the part where the introverts, we feel weirded out because it's like, oh man, I gotta do something.
Now I gotta do. Yeah.
Rebellious to get noticed, or I'm gonna stay in my shadow, and then we all know how that play out. So.
Right.
Which is why I get yelled at.
Likewise.
I got something for you. I'm going to make a video of me vacuuming. See if you wanna see
But hey, listen. Shout outs to Maurice Griffin, one of the artists that I work with. Why? Because what does he do? He cooking and he's singing. He cleaning and he's singing. Like he's constantly but he's pushing his product. And especially now in this season of COVID, that pushed him into a whole nother market now. Now he has a whole YouTube channel of doing stuff around the house.
I can't.
And people are watching it.
I can't.
He has a whole YouTube channel. And watch this. Once you build a YouTube channel and you get a certain amount of followers, guess what?
Get paid.
Another stream of income. So this is America. This is the way. Like this is what it is
putting
now.
their jobs off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, people paying mortgages and moving their kids out like just off of YouTube, and it's people like us that's like I don't even want to deal with the internet.
No,
Yeah,
I got
like,
7
it's
figures.
like I
People
gotta-
just made 7 figures this year.
Yeah, it's like I gotta like appease to the masses just to.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's that over there?
I agree, Kalia.
Kalia, she said, lyrics to life. Dope guy, the artist. He is defiantly fun to interview. Definitely, I think that should be.
Defiantly.
Yeah,
I was
that should be
like,
Like,
Definitely fun to interview. Very engaging, lot of personality. Good show, everyone. Naya, I love your commentary. To have a very attentive ear and knowledge for the art of music. Tavon, you bring your own perspective and it's enlightening. Reese, you should be on the show! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation
You feel
point!
me?
Christian, of course, you do an awesome job of leading the show because you're a dope leader. Okay, I'm done. LOL.
Love
She
these
also
long
said,
comments.
right. People actually like to see artists in that everyday lifestyle. They love it. It's a new wave of marketing, and it is. It really, like I said, it's that you're giving them that behind the scenes. I mean, I remember years ago, we even did a DVD release on Maurice, and we pretty much took the concept of Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, but we flipped it to the man behind the microphone,
he get it all.
and that's where
Maurice.
we did interviews, and people shared stories about who he is and who he was and how they watched him grow up, and his backstory, where he came from compared to where he is now. People they thrive. I mean, it's news. They thrive off of seeing these things. So you gotta be your own action news. That's the wave.
Thanks.
So to all up and coming artists, get you one of them selfie sticks Jones with the light. Rotate your camera, turn that Joan on, and give them a show. Because think about it. I mean, we are in the world of entertainment. That's where we are now. People want to be entertained.
Right.
Even everything that's going on in the world, you got these movements, Black Lives Matter. You got this, you got that. But it's entertainment. Donald Trump, it's entertainment. Like Kanye, it's entertain. So people are being it's entertainment. People are being entertained. So they're thriving to it. So they're going to support it, no matter how good, bad, or indifferent. It's entertainment. You know what I mean? And that's what people want. So give them the show. Give them what they want.
I know, because it's hard for people who are in entertainment but want to make sense.
Right.
No, but you know what though? I say all the time, like, and that's what I like about this platform. You know what I'm saying? Because even hey, y'all all man, everybody angry now.
Name drop some people that get on nerves. Look,
I say all the time, and Reese, we've always said this. You know what I mean? Like, if we just set up cameras and mics just around wherever we are in the car, in the house, that's entertainment. Like, if people just heard our everyday regular conversations, like they would definitely find us entertaining. I know for a fact.
Fighting 24 hours.
Yeah, because we be having a lot to say. We would need security 24/7.
And bail money.
Bunch of straight jackets.
But you know what? Again, this is where we are. So, and the whole thing is, it's content, right? It's marketing. So, the awesome thing about it being an artist, you can pick and choose what content you choose to release. You feel me? So you don't and don't always go live, because that's not safe. So record it.
Yeah, that's
and
not
then
safe.
Post
Don't.
it.
Right.
Listen,
because people you gonna give people too much access, and then they know where you at.
Right? Because now
jealousy
some of y'all going live, and we finding out your whole address, license plate, and everything, and then them people who don't like you trying to figure out how they found you.
And people
you went live. That's how. And listen, let me say this: turn off y'all location.
Yes, please turn your location.
Y'all be posting everything, and you got your location on, and then you trying to figure out how your ex found out where your car was, and keep. All right, I'm just trying to help somebody.
It should be no reason.
Listen, I'm just trying to help somebody.
Should be no reason why I know you at 145 at Grand Concourse, homie.
Listen,
just turn it off, like.
And you out here trying to do something sneaky, and then you trying to figure out how the feds
got you.
Yeah,
like,
turn off your location, dummy. And disable your Wi-Fi.
And don't Instagram live and then try to add me to your Instagram live. Like, no. Don't bring
me in on this.
Witness.
Listen, because I'm that guy. Like, I will see you. I will watch your live, but I'm not clicking on that door. You feel me? You will not see me that I am a part of.
Yeah, like, don't do that.
I'm not going to help you watch me. No, I'm watching you be a whole fool. Crazy.
Yeah.
Then they be on, like, and then they see you on live and they want to shout you out. Now I gotta log
it was
off.
good, bro. It was like,
right.
I was never there. I didn't see anything.
I cannot.
Keith's final words, man. What you got for the people?
Well, he didn't tell nobody where they can follow him, man. Although he don't run his thing, so you ain't gonna talk.
You can find me. There we go. I'm everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Ques Mutts, Ques Mutts. One word, of course. I think Facebook, of course, would be space, because Ques Mutts is my actual name.
Right.
YouTube, of course. I got a few videos out there, little documentaries and things like that. And then, of course, like I said, Facebook, you'll find like my what do you want to call it? Like my portfolio from beginning to end. Instagram, of course, is like current now. That's what I'm doing. Kind of like random whenever. But that's what's going on. You could go listen to Mindful, the tape. That project's out everywhere. Other than that, I'm on the way.
Buy it, y'all. Go buy it. Mindful. Ques Mutts. Go buy it. Listen, when you make it all the way,
hopefully, you
gonna keep your name, or you gonna change it to something goofy and crazy?
My mother walked me into like kindergarten class and like told the teacher like his name Ques. You know what I mean? So I've been Ques forever. They call me Ques. Marquise is my middle name. You know what I mean? But I've been Ques forever, so I ain't changing that.
All right. Hey,
unless it's organic, I feel like I can't give myself I can't give myself a nickname like something that's like not reality, because I'm already giving you reality. You know?
Right.
So yeah, I'm definitely staying me.
Listen, y'all heard it right here, bringing lyrics to life. South Jersey's finest, Ques Mutts, is in the house with his latest project, Pour Out, from the Mindful album. Listen, make sure y'all go to all digital media outlets. Please go purchase it, listen to it. Comment, hit us back, hit us on the replay, inbox us, let us know what y'all think of the music, let us know what y'all think of the show, and definitely follow him on all his social media. Again, shout outs to our live studio audience, we appreciate you. Shout out to our listeners and supporters and our sponsors. Shout out to Anchor FM for taking us to the next level, bringing lyrics to life. We out.